Welcome back to the channel JF Coin Wealth Coin World, the place where hidden treasures from America's pocket change come alive. And today, we are unlocking the unbelievable story behind a coin many collectors overlook, the 1979 Jefferson nickel, a coin that still circulates today, quietly passing from hand to hand, hiding its true potential. What if I told you that millions of Americans have touched this coin, spent it unknowingly, and never realized it could be worth far more than its face value? Yes, a simple nickel from 1979, a coin that originally cost just 5 cents, now begins its collector value around 70 cents per coin, and in rare cases, can be worth big money. Stay with me, because the story of this coin might change the way you look at your pocket change forever. Let's start with the history. The Jefferson Nickel series began in 1938, honoring the third U.S. President, Thomas Jefferson, and featuring the iconic Monticello on the reverse side, Jefferson's Virginia home. By 1979, the United States Mint was producing billions of coins annually, yet this year stands out for its unique minting characteristics, die variations, and survival quality. The 1970s were a time of economic shifts, mint equipment transitions, and rapid circulation which made well-preserved coins extremely rare today. The 1979 Jefferson nickel, struck in Philadelphia and Denver, carries the classic portrait design by Felix Schlag, a design that has remained a cornerstone of American coinage history. But why 1979 nickels are becoming more valuable today is a story of condition, rarity, and hidden errors. Most 1979 nickels were heavily circulated, worn down from decades of use, making high-grade examples incredibly scarce. Collectors who find fully lustrous, well-struck, sharp-detailed Jefferson nickels from this year can earn unexpected profits. Even though the general market value starts at 70 cents per coin, certain rare varieties, full steps Monticello, mint errors, off-center strikes, die clashes, double dies, can skyrocket beyond expectations. Some top-graded examples have crossed the hundreds of dollars mark at auctions, especially in MS66 and MS67 grades, making these little coins a powerful reminder that even modern change can turn into big money. Imagine holding a coin that has traveled for nearly 5 decades, passing through stores, gas stations, wallets, and banks across America, yet still survives today in sharp condition. Collectors call these coins survivors of rarity, and the 1979 Jefferson nickel belongs in that category. Its market may start low, but the potential for value appreciation is real, especially as more collectors focus on late 20th century U.S. coinage. With increasing demand and decreasing supply of high-quality specimens, this coin is quickly becoming a sleeper treasure. So the next time you receive change, don't ignore those nickels. That 1979 Jefferson nickel could be more than a simple everyday coin. It could be an asset, a rare collectible, or even a future investment. And here at Wealth Coin World, we bring you the knowledge and insight to recognize these hidden treasures before they disappear from circulation forever. If you found this video inspiring and eye-opening, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another life-changing coin discovery. This is Wealth Coin World, reminding you that wealth doesn't always come from gold. Sometimes, it comes from the coins in your pocket. Stay curious, stay motivated, and keep searching for your hidden fortune. If you want, I can also write white heavy checkmark a shorter version, white heavy checkmark a voiceover dramatic version, white heavy checkmark a 3-act storytelling version. Just tell me. Today, we explore a coin that millions of Americans have seen, spent, and forgotten, yet only a few truly understand its hidden potential. This is the story of the 1998 Jefferson nickel, a small piece of American history that still circulates in everyday pockets but contains secrets worth far more than its face value. Before we dive into the excitement, let's clear one important thing. Although many people mistakenly call it a half-dollar coin, the 1998 we're discussing today is a 5-cent Jefferson nickel, minted in Denver. But make no mistake, this coin, despite its humble denomination, has created massive waves in the world of numismatics, with varieties, errors, and high-grade auction results that can shock even the most experienced collectors. And today, I'll reveal exactly why this 1998 D nickel continues to attract treasure hunters, collectors, and investors alike. Let's begin with the story that gives this coin its soul. The Jefferson nickel first appeared in 1938, honoring the third president of the United States, Thomas Jefferson. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin displays Jefferson's left-facing portrait on the obverse and his historic home, Monticello, on the reverse. By 1998, the design remained largely unchanged, but the minting process, circulation habits, and public usage had evolved dramatically. The 1998 D issue came out during a time of booming American commerce, meaning billions of coins exchanged hands daily. The Denver Mint struck hundreds of millions of these nickels, but among them, a very small percentage carried mistakes, die cracks, strikes, and minting anomalies that today can sell for big money. While the typical circulated 1998 D Jefferson nickel begins at a market value of around 70 cents, the truly rare pieces, the errors and high-grade survivors, can fetch far more. Some MS-66 and MS-67 graded examples have shocked collectors with strong prices. For an ordinary 5-cent coin, that is remarkable. And this is where the opportunity emerges. Millions of people handle nickels every day without ever checking their date, mint mark, or condition. Meanwhile, collectors around the world are willing to pay premiums for preserved examples and dramatic mint errors from this very year. There are several reasons why the 1998 D nickel can be worth serious money. First, high-grade coins from late 1990s circulation are surprisingly scarce. Most nickels of this period were heavily used, tossed in jars, scraped in vending machines, and exposed to years of wear. Finding a flawless, sharp strike specimen is extremely difficult, yet these are exactly the coins that command the highest values. Second, the Denver Mint experienced numerous small die issues during this minting year, creating subtle varieties such as die cracks, rim cuds, die chips, and off-center strikes. These unique footprints of minting errors transform an ordinary nickel into a collectible piece unlike any other, and collectors absolutely love uniqueness. Even today, a well-preserved or rarer 1998 D Jefferson nickel can pull in multiple dollars, sometimes unexpectedly high returns depending on the severity of the error. A properly graded mint state coin, sealed in a PCGS or NGC holder, can multiply in value compared to raw pieces. That is why many coin hunters search through rolls, jars, and old collections, hoping to find the one nickel that tells a story no other coin can replicate. The beauty of this coin is that it remains in circulation, hidden among pocket change, sitting unnoticed in drawers and piggy banks. This means the opportunity is still alive today. And that is what we emphasize here at Wealth Coin World. Every coin has a past, a purpose, and a possibility. A simple nickel from 1998 can remind us that value doesn't always appear in shiny gold or rare treasures. Sometimes, wealth is quietly waiting among ordinary objects, ready to be discovered by whoever pays attention. So, the next time you receive change from a store, or when you open an old coin jar at home, look closely. That 1998 D Jefferson nickel in your hand may not just be a coin, it could be your entry point into the world of numismatic profits. Whether you are a collector, an investor, or a dreamer, keep searching, keep learning, and never underestimate the small things that carry big opportunities. This is Wealth Coin World, where every coin has a story and every story carries the promise of wealth. If you enjoyed this deep exploration into the 1998 D Jefferson nickel, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and share this video with someone who loves coins as much as you do. And always remember, the treasure you seek might already be in your hands. If you want, I can also create white heavy checkmark a short version, white heavy checkmark a dramatic intro hook, white heavy checkmark a thumbnail text idea, white heavy checkmark a cliffhanger ending for your next video. Just tell me. Today, we dive deep into the 2023 D Jefferson nickel, its history, its rising value, the secrets hiding in circulation, and why this small 5-cent piece is becoming a big topic among collectors across the United States. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, replacing the beloved Buffalo nickel, and from that moment forward, it became an essential part of American everyday commerce. But over the decades, it did more than simply pass hands. it survived wars, recessions, major mint design changes, and countless technological upgrades in U.S. coin production. The modern 2023D version continues this long legacy, minted in Denver, marked with the signature, DE Mintmark, and crafted with the modernization, precision, and shine that modern collectors adore. However, beneath its ordinary appearance lies a story of rarity, errors, and rising collector demand. Many people believe that modern coins don't carry much value, but that assumption is slowly fading. The 2023D Jefferson nickel has shown that even a coin minted just yesterday can gain attention today, especially when the right errors, strike varieties, or condition grades are present. In fact, collectors have already reported high-grade examples achieving impressive prices, and the current market value begins from around 70 cents per coin, already more than 10 times its face value. For a modern nickel still found in pocket change, that's not just surprising, it's promising. But what exactly makes this coin stand out? First, we must recognize the increasing interest in modern mint errors. Collectors are desperately searching for 2023D nickels with off-center strikes, die cracks, full steps designations, and the rare but extremely valuable double die obverse or reverse varieties. Any one of these features can skyrocket a coin's value far beyond ordinary expectations. Imagine holding a 5-cent piece that suddenly becomes worth $50, $100, or even more, simply because of an error minted accidentally by the U.S. Mint. This is why thousands of coin hunters across America are examining each Jefferson nickel under magnifiers right now. Now, let's talk about condition. A 2023D Jefferson nickel graded by a professional service such as PCGS or NGC can reach high prices in the secondary market. Coins that achieve MS65, MS66, or MS67 are already bringing premium values. And the extremely elusive, full steps, FS designation, where the steps of Monticello on the reverse are sharply struck and completely visible, can push the value much higher. These full-step nickels are the holy grail of the modern nickel world, and collectors are willing to pay strong premiums to secure them. Think about this. A coin minted in 2023, still circulating in gas station change, grocery store checkout counters, and bank rolls, could be hiding silently in someone's pocket right now, yet capable of triggering bidding wars among serious collectors. This is the beauty of U.S. numismatics. Value does not always come from age, sometimes it comes from condition, rarity, mint quality, and the story behind the coin. And speaking of story, Jefferson's profile on the obverse is more than just a portrait. It represents America's long journey of innovation, democracy, and economic resilience. The Monticello building on the reverse stands as a constant reminder of architectural heritage and the historical vision Jefferson carried for the nation. When you hold this nickel, you are not just holding metal, you are holding a continuation of American legacy. So what should you do today? Simple. Start checking your change. Open those forgotten jars, old drawers, glove compartments, and most importantly, bank-wrapped rolls. Many collectors have found valuable 2023D nickels in unopened rolls straight from local banks. These rolls can contain high-grade examples, mint errors, or the extremely desirable full-step varieties. Every single coin you find could become part of a much bigger financial opportunity. The world of wealth does not always begin with gold or millions of dollars. Sometimes, wealth begins with a nickel worth 70 cents, and continues growing with knowledge, awareness, and action. That is why Wealth Coin World exists, to guide you through these hidden financial paths and help you discover the potential wealth lying quietly in everyday coins. As the 2023D Jefferson nickel continues gaining attention in the coin market, its value may increase, especially as collectors start hunting for pristine examples to add to their sets. This is your moment, your chance to get ahead of the trend, and your opportunity to become one of the lucky individuals who found a high-value coin before everyone else started searching. Remember, history has shown that modern coins often rise in value faster than expected, once collectors realize the true rarity of high-quality specimens. So keep searching, keep learning, and never underestimate the power of a small coin. Because in the world of numismatics, small things create big opportunities. This is Wealth Coin World, reminding you, the next fortune might be resting in your pocket right now. Stay alert, stay inspired, and stay on the hunt for coins worth big money. If you want, I can write titles, descriptions, tags, thumbnail text, or a more dramatic 3-act version of this script.